this is what you paid, and it takes 3 seconds to do. You basically log in with your bank ID, the one I mentioned earlier. You go to the Skatteverket app, which is the tax agency here in Sweden.
Swear to God. Swear to God. That's how Sweden coming? I might have to go to Sweden right now. Got me waiting. I gotta message my tax lady 100 times back and forth, and it take 3-4 days to finish my taxes. Yeah, I gotta go to Sweden right now. God damn it, I gotta pack my bags.
If people leave their bottles or trash outside for whatever reason, they forget, people are going to pick it up and take it to the machine for money. And that's another thing. If you are home...
Oh, that's so small. Why don't we think about no shit like that in America? It'd be niggas all around here like, oh, nigga, pick that Coca-Cola bottle up, nigga. Pick that Coca-Cola. I done got $30 today. I done got $30.
Dog, I pull up the fence, trying to cut off my neck on my head. Every show I'm moving with sticks.
Hey! Your favorite Americans back. Hey man, look, hey, Sweden. Oh yeah, my people. Hey, my good people. I got a banger for y'all today, man. Going through the subscribers, the family members. I don't like calling y'all subscribers, but going through the family members requests in the comments, people sending links, Instagram, Twitter, just sending me links all over the place. I try to get through all y'all, but y'all sending all kind of videos. And today somebody sent in a video saying I should react to 5 things Sweden does better than America. And this video credits go out to Andrew Austin. This is his channel. The original link will be down below to go check out his video. This is his video on his channel, and it got a lot of views, and I guess a lot of things is going on in the video, but this is 5 things Sweden does better than America. Let's jump right into it. Y'all think y'all better than America now? Comment down below if y'all need me to go to Sweden right now. I'll go right now. Comment down below if I go, what should I do when I go there? What should I eat? What city should I go to? What location should I go to? Should I go to your grandma's house, your auntie house? She cooking over there. She cooking chicken? What y'all be cooking over there in Sweden? What y'all be cooking over there? Come on, let me know what y'all be cooking. I'm hungry. I ain't ate in 5 days. It's finna be 6 days. I ain't ate. I'm starving. Join the family, join the game. Road to 100K, man. Let's go crazy, man. I need 10,000 likes on this video.
Hey guys, what's going on? Andrew coming at you, and in this one, I'm talking about 5 things that Sweden does better than the United States.
Damn, damn, man, he confident. Andrew, you confident, boy? Confident, boy. I gotta get like you, boy. My grandma, she in jail right now. She doing 50 years, so I ain't got a haircut in about 2 months. So no, 2 weeks. So I need. Line me up. I need y'all to leave. I need 10,000 likes in the video so we can get my grandma out of jail. She was doing. She was twerking outside McDonald's for a large ice water. Yeah, outside McDonald's for a large ice water. So if you can get 10,000 likes, we'll get out tomorrow morning.
Come on up. Guys, I thought it'd be fun to do this one and kind of pick 5 things that maybe you wouldn't think about that I think Sweden does better. And number 1 is going to be money. Now let me explain.
What? Not that bread. Not them presidents on that dollar bill. Not them George Washington boys and Uncle Franklin and Brother Samuel that come on the IRS check and take all of our money. Yeah, hey, I wonder in Sweden, he probably don't tell me he finna say y'all don't do taxes in Sweden. I'm gonna be mad like a motherfucker if y'all don't pay taxes.
First came to Sweden, I was not a big fan of the fact that the Swedish money, all the Swedish kroners, were different sizes. I always liked in the United States having all my bills exactly the same. Until someone said to me, Andrew, it's because people that are visually impaired or blind can tell the difference in the bills. And the more and more I thought about it, it just makes a lot of sense. It's something that we should probably do in the United States.
What?
Another thing I like is that Sweden is a cashless society. I didn't like it at first when I first coming from the US. However, I haven't used any cash in 5 years. In Sweden, we have something called Swish.
Swish, swish, swish.
And what we all
That shit sound hard. Swish, swish, swish. Yeah, he was jigging with that hoe. What the hell is Swish? That like a fake credit card, debit card or something?
have is Bank ID. Now, what's awesome about Swish is a phone app basically that if you have someone else's phone number, you can just go ahead, hit a couple buttons, and send them money instantly to their bank account.
Or like Venmo, Cash App, Zelle down here in America.
What you need to have is a bank ID code. Now, bank ID is awesome. It's basically anytime you want to pay or buy something, you just simply type a code in. You can log in to do your taxes with the bank ID. It is a much more secure system than what we have in the United States. Sweden doesn't have the same problem with fraud that you do in the US because many times if you have to make a online purchase of like $50 or more, you have to use your bank ID code and it won't work on your card, or you have to open up your card. So when you have things like Swish, you can go ahead and pay to people instantly. Now people never have an excuse to not pay you. They can't go, oh, I don't have money right now. If you're splitting the cost of something, you could just pay for it yourself and then they Swish you instantly, which is awesome. It's nice to be able to use it at shops and purchases because you don't have
That's a good, yeah, that's not bad. That sounds cool.
necessarily put your card in to use it that way. So that's also very secure. You're not giving out your card number or anything. You're just going ahead and swishing. Like I said, we don't have the problem with fraud that we have in the United States. I do think it's something we should look at in America to make it a little bit better. Number two has to be taxes. Now let me explain.
I knew, bro, and I see, bro. I really want to hear this part how he explains this, bro, because they're taking all my money, all them. I am getting the government, the IRS, them Uncle Sam is just bending me over and saying, "Come here, black man, give me all that money you earn, boy." I say, Uncle, hold on, Sam. Uncle Sam, hold on, Daddy. Can you not take that much? Just give me a little bit of it back. Why you take that much, Uncle Sam? You took so goddamn much. You selfish, stingy motherfucking bastard. And took all my goddamn money. Let's hear this Sweden. Let me see. I might have to go to Sweden after he say all this information. I might have to go, y'all. I might have to go just hurry up and make that transition. And pack my bags right now.
When I do my taxes in the United States, my tax forms are usually almost 30 pages long.
Facts,
and in Sweden,
facts.
you get a piece of paper that says, this is what you paid, and it takes 3 seconds to do. You basically log in with your bank ID, the one I mentioned earlier. You go to the Skatteverket app, which is the tax agency here in Sweden.
Swear to God. Swear to God. That's how Sweden coming? I might have to go to Sweden right now. Got me waiting. I gotta message my tax lady 100 times back and forth, and it take 3-4 days to finish my taxes. Yeah, I gotta go to Sweden right now. God damn it, I gotta pack my bags. Y'all do taxes in 3 seconds in Sweden, and it take Americans 3 to 4, 5 days, a week, a month to get our taxes done. Hell no. Hell no.
Boop, boop, you're done. Your taxes are done. It's a much less complicated system. Now, I know in America they have a computer system to use it, but I just think it's easier, and now taxes isn't this big, long kind of process you have to worry about. Another thing that Sweden does with taxes is...
So, Andrew, you know it take Americans days, couple days, couple weeks, couple months to do them taxes in America.
Tax. I actually kind of prefer this. What they do is they put the tax already in the item. So if something costs 25 crowns and it's a t-shirt at a store, it costs 25 crowns. When you go to pay, it's going to cost 25. You know, this was the first year when I went home to the United States that I was a little bit annoyed with the sales tax because something's $100, but it's really $106 because you have to pay that. It's a major complaint I actually hear from people when they do go to the United States. They don't like the sales tax after the fact. It just seems to be like a more efficient way to do it, and I think that's something that Sweden does. But also, I feel that my taxes actually go to something here in Sweden as opposed to the United States. At least I see where it goes a lot more with the healthcare, with the
We don't know where our shit going in the goddamn America. Our damn tax dollars just being used, just thrown in the... I don't know. I gotta get out of America, man.
the free education, if you will. Number 3 is going to be education, as far as how you can make choices in education.
Let's
Now, if you're in the
hear it.
United States
Let's hear
and
it.
you're poor and you come from a poor area, you're pretty much stuck at that school system there. The problem with schools in poor
Look
areas.
at Texas. You seen Texas, y'all. I gotta get out of Texas. Fuck. I just gotta get out of America in general.
Typically has to be that those schools take a lot of their money for the school from the overall tax revenue from the people that live there. And when I was in Ohio, for example, in Youngstown, we had areas in Youngstown where they didn't have computers, they didn't have money for books, they weren't able to pay like high quality teachers.
Damn.
But here in Sweden, you have the ability to choose to go to any school you want to. As long as there's room for you, you have to sometimes wait in a queue. But what that means is no matter what social economic background you come from here in Sweden, you're going to be able to get the same quality education as someone that's rich as well. And I really think that that's a fantastic
that's
thing that
good.
they offer
That's a
here
good
in Sweden.
thing.
Also, education is free, higher education, but you do usually have to pay for room and board and things like that. And what
Don't
Sweden,
matter. That shit's free. In America, they is taxing for you. You can't get a book. The class costs $3,500. The class costs $5,000 for a semester, $10,000 for a semester. Niggas in debt their whole life till they die. Yeah. Y'all don't come to America. Sweden, I love y'all. I might have to go to Sweden. But anyway, this don't got nothing to do with me because I dropped out. I don't believe in. No, I didn't learn. My education now is learning on these YouTube videos and learning from y'all. My education is done with. I'm getting smarter every day, thanks to my family members that subscribe to the channel. And yeah, my daily living, I learn something new every day. I don't need no more education.
Sweden will give you money to live off of, and for rent. You do have to pay that money back over time, but
It's a loan, yeah, it's a loan.
you have like 50 years to pay it off. You have like your whole life. You don't start out in such a huge debt. I would probably say the average Swedish debt might be $5,000 to $10,000. Where in the United States,
I want to hear the United States that he's finna say.
it's 30. It's really hard to.
Yeah, 30 to 50, 60,000. And y'all debt down there started at like what, 3, 4, 5,000? Damn. No more than 10? Boy, y'all in Sweden got it easy, boy. Y'all breezing, y'all on the beach right now, spreading your toes through the sand. Got you a beer and everything, don't you, in Sweden? Motherfuckers.
Home and the life when you're already in debt and a good portion of your money has to go to your education, especially if you don't get a job in the field that you even studied for. So I think it's a better system all the way around. Number 4 has to be recycling. In Sweden, no matter where you go, if you live in an apartment complex, there's always an area you can go where you can throw away trash, your food, metal, colored bottles, clear bottles, plastic. With aluminum, what you can do is every store where you buy, whether it's beer or Coca-Cola, you have to pay like a 6 cents extra for the bottle, or 1 krona in Swedish. And what you do is you get your money back when you go and recycle. Every grocery store has a place where you can put your aluminum cans back in. What I like about it is it gives everybody an incentive to recycle. There's no excuse. You're already going to the store. You just bring your aluminum bottles there, or your aluminum cans there. Also, what I like about it is if people leave their bottles or trash outside for whatever reason, they forget, people are going to pick it up and take it to the machine for money. And that's another thing. If you are home,
Oh, that's so small. Why don't we think about no shit like that in America? It be niggas all around here like, oh, nigga, pick that Coca-Cola bottle up, nigga. Pick that Coca-Cola. I done got $30 today. I done got $30. It'll be niggas all over America. I done got $30 that I done picked up all these people cans and bottles. I got $30 today, $50, $100 today. Damn, nigga, that's $100. Yeah,
in Sweden, like we don't have really homeless, but if you are people that don't have a lot of money, if you find this, you can go and find these bottles and you can get cash that way. So it gives people an incentive to go around and look for it for extra cash, and it gives people an incentive to recycle. One awesome thing we do also is with the leftover food is actually used for like biofuel for buses. So a lot of our buses in Sweden actually run on food that's made into like a gas from the food that people don't eat. So That is a much more
Wow.
efficient way to do it, and I think it's awesome that Sweden does this. Now, I hear that certain states like California have much better recycling options, but I just think that Sweden does it so easily. I think the aluminum idea is a really great incentive and something that we could do in the United States that wouldn't be too hard, and I don't think it would be difficult for people to get on top of it, because a lot of times it might be tough to get the money back from recycling aluminum in the United States, where here it's a much easier system. Number 5 has to be public transportation.
What the hell? Nigga,
You know, if you live in New
missed the
York
bus,
City,
missed the train.
possibly Chicago, New York City has some of the best public transportation in the world. But as soon as you go outside the major cities, if you don't have a car, you basically don't have a job or a life, because you just don't have the same freedom that you would have in the United States. The United States system is built around the car. Now,
Yeah.
take that another way. I have been living in Sweden for 7 years, and I have never once bought a car. Now, I'm going to probably get a vehicle this year. It's
Oh boy, shit, you went 7 years without a car.
point, but it hasn't been so bad. I pay about $100 a month. I get unlimited buses and trains within the area that I am.
Wow.
And it's not always the fastest to get to work, but you can take advantage of that time. I can read, I can listen to a podcast on the bus. But also, if you're younger, if you're like 16 and younger, you have this freedom that you don't have necessarily in the United States as far as freedom of movement, because I was 16 and I was lucky enough to have a car. But if you're 16 in the United States and you don't have a car, you can maybe bike around your neighborhood, but a lot of times it's not really it's not really walker friendly or bike rider friendly in the United States. You really need a car. You can't just like pass an intersection on your bike or work or
Yeah, somebody gonna knock you off that goddamn bike. I could tell you that in America, we knock people off bikes, run you over. People are rude. People cut you off. Yeah. You gonna be come to work with no legs, riding your bike. You need a car down here. You need a car down. Sisters, you need a car down there. I gotta get to the goddamn Sweden. He spent $100 a month. Damn.
walk across it. So that's one thing. The other thing is, like, when I live in Linköping, if I want to go to Stockholm, it's a lot of times more cost effective and actually faster and cheaper to just go ahead and take a high-speed train to Stockholm. It takes less time. I can then take a bus from somewhere else. I'm heading to Stockholm this weekend, and it's just the best efficient way to do it. We just don't have the systems in place in the United States to do that yet. I know they're talking about having a high-speed train in California, which would connect San Francisco, Anaheim, and Los Angeles, and I think that would be a really interesting thing. It's just trouble finding the funding now. And I think in the United States, we would really benefit from adding some public transportation, especially things for biking and things like that. I just think that people need more options. And on top of that, it is overall better for the environment. Now, I know that the United States kind of economy runs off of selling the car, but if you look at the statistical data, most millennials nowadays are owning cars less and less and actually don't feel that need to have to own a car. So I think you're going to see people renting cars in the future and moving more towards public transportation. I think it's better for the environment. Like, I'm in much better shape because I walk to a lot of places or bike. So awesome way that they go about it. I think Sweden does a fantastic.
Yeah, that shit cool. Yeah, and then you can walk to the store, come back and we in America, we get in the car. The store could be literally up the street, a couple of yards away. We still getting out the car. Hey, we lazy down here. It's too much stuff going on. You walk across the street, get ran over. Yeah, it's bad down here in America, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got to get out of here.
Fantastic job with this. Now, if you guys want to support me in any way, shape, or form, I'm not asking for money, but I work as the community manager of Lurkit. Now, Lurkit is an awesome website where if you love esports, you can get all your esports you have new for 6 years.
Well, that's pretty much it of the video, y'all. Shout out to Andrew for the banger. Good to know that Sweden is better than America in those kind of categories, and that just 5 things better. I can't lie. That Sweden is killing it, y'all. Shout out to my Sweden gang, wherever you at, man. Just comment down below, Rick, please get out of America, pack your bags. That's what I want to see in the comments right now. But comment down below the next banger, next video I want to see. I love you guys. And hey, block out negative people, negative energy, negative vibes. And remember to always stay positive. And we all got a mountain to climb, so keep climbing. Join the family.